Hello everyone, my name is Robin and welcome to, well, it doesn't look like it, but we are actually playing a no good Noelle mod called the Fish Out Chocolat. Now, I know it sounds, it's kind of weird that, and it's even something that the developer mentioned that it was weird. Just if you put in a translator, it's actually in French and it translates to chocolate fish, if I remember. Yeah, I know it's weird, but the developer also acknowledges it as well. So it doesn't, as I said, it doesn't look like it, but this is actually a mod of No Good Noelle. Now, I've never actually played No Good Noelle, but I have seen Aster and Mugman play it, so I know a bit of the story. So let's get into it. I've also heard that this is actually a IVX Noelle mod, and obviously the link will be in the description. So let's begin. Two snow sprites are chilling by a fireplace. Well, coffee's ready. Here you go. Ivy puts down Noelle's coffee mug on her side of the table. Thank you, Ivy. You're welcome. Nothing better than a cup of coffee on a rainy day, am I right? Not chocolate? Sure, Miss Fancy Pants. In my eyes, it's the same thing as long as it's raining. I guess. What was that? Smooth. Books? Well, yeah, good book goes well for rainy days as well. Who was she? Yuri? Phew, it's been a while since what happened at the mountains. Okay, so this takes place after the original game. I don't know if it matters which ending. Most likely, I don't know if it matters. And also, since the last time I saw that Yule guy. Okay, yeah, definitely with the path where she sides with Ivy. Things have been fine for the most part. I've gone back to running errands for others again, and the pay still sucks. But it could be worse, I guess. Noelle reaches for the mug, blowing carefully on it as to not spill the coffee. Coffee tastes way better than it looks. No, don't think that in front of her. If it wasn't for Ivy, I'd still be struggling trying to bring home the bait. Okay, that is I guess a typo. Back then, I'd rather still work under Master Yodilinen's wing, but seeing how he wouldn't kick me back, and since Ivy was the only one actually offering me a job, let alone a good one, I took the opportunity. I wasn't expecting much from it, if I'm being honest. Even with Ivy's vexing personality, I was fine working for her as her assistant. As long as I could get enough pennies from it, that was good with me. But something felt wrong. Ever since she got her license from Master and finally started her business with a bit of help from her dad, she's been acting weird, with a capital W. I don't know if something happened after Master taught her the basics, but she's been surprisingly a lot more nicer to me. Maybe that's not the correct word. Calmer? Tender, perhaps. She's been acting so unnatural, it's actually starting to freak me out. As far as I know, she's only been acting this way towards me and no one else. I've been too afraid to ask her about it, but she quickly changes her attitude as soon as she sees me staring back at her. I really must have messed up big time to make her act this way towards me. Not even her dad knows what has gotten into her. Noelle, you're staring again. Sorry. Careful. You're gonna ruin the fabric if you keep spitting out coffee. You're right. Sorry. Stop apologizing so much. What did I just say? So, understood. That's better. Were you too focused on the taste you forgot to blink again? Huh? The coffee. How was it, by the way? Do you like it? Oh, yes, of course, Ivy. Very good. She takes another sip, trying to resist making a weird face from its bitter taste. Noelle wasn't too surprised with the taste, though. Not her first time trying Ivy's awful culinary arts, as she calls it. Is that so? Perhaps you would like more once you're done with that one. Why is she saying it like that? Did you put something on it? No! I mean, no thank you, Ivy. You're too kind. Not at all, silly. Just taking care of my dear subordinate as the royalty puts it. After all, that's what friends do. I'll go right ahead and serve you more. Noelle struggles to let go of the mug for a second, but is quick to give it to Ivy. Soon enough, Ivy is back with the more coffee, looking even happier than before. This time, she makes sure to hand it to Noelle personally. Thanks. You're welcome. Well, what are you waiting for? Gorge away. Gorge up. Don't question it, just drink it. This better not be poisoned. She takes a sip from the trembling coffee mug, drinking even more than she wanted in a hot second. Turns out it was a bad idea to drink too fast. Now her eyes were spinning, but at least now it didn't taste as bitter. Ivy's smug face grows larger by the second, as so does Noelle's restlessness. How was it? Good. What did you put in it? Noelle chugged on the coffee once more, fearing Ivy would take that as an offense. Just more sugar. Oh. What? Were you expecting something like a little stronger? No, of course not. It still did the trick, right? Yeah. So, want more? I was just gonna ask, what did you call me for? You said there was something you wished to discuss with me about our snowflakes. Oh, that? I had completely forgotten about that. Good thing I have you here to remind me. Nothing. Just wanted an excuse to congratulate you for your good work this week. Our snowflakes has been selling pretty good lately, so I figured it was time to celebrate. Oh, thank you, Ivy. Wouldn't it have been easier to write that on the letter you sent me, though? No way. Knowing you, you probably would have ignored it if it wasn't for a work matter. She has a point there. I could read you a little book. So? Is this it? What do you mean, is this it? Nothing. I mean, nothing by it. What happens now? Well, that depends on you. Can't expect me to figure out everything for you now, can you? So, can I leave then? You can. Sure, just make a run for it in the middle of a storm. That sounds like fun. I mean, unless you want me to. What? Stay. It's Sunday, Noelle. Our only free day in the whole week. Of course I want you to spend it with me on this fine evening. I wouldn't have invited you otherwise. Right, thought so too. Damn it. The two snowflakes Snowflakes? I thought they were called snow sprites. Continue conversing for a while about job and what... Wait. The two snowflakes continue conversing for a while about job and what they've been up to the whole week. Okay, I guess another grammatical error. The conversation falls flat soon enough, and soon the silence comes around. Noelle finished her coffee despite her previous doubts, all for the sake of killing time. Boring. Don't have anything fun to say around this time? We've already talked about our week. So, don't you do anything else besides work? We've been working non-stop. I barely can do anything besides eating and sleeping after work. Also, is it me or did the room temperature just go up now? Still, there must be something new you haven't told me. Starters, how's your mom? My mom? She's been doing fine. Nothing much, really. Your siblings? Nuisance as ever. Good to hear. How about you? I've already told you. What of it? I want to hear it again. Is she serious? Okay, I'm okay, thank you. That sure sounds like someone who's having a good time. I said I'm okay, not that... Never mind. Don't let me stop you. In fact... She stands up abruptly. I'm gonna get us some more coffee. You, meanwhile, think of a funny anecdote I haven't heard in a good while. I'm feeling pleasantly nostalgic today. And so she goes. Gods. I just wanted to rest at home for today. Now I can't relax on my free days either. It's like extra work, but I'm not getting paid. Do I even have any good stories that I could tell? Most of the ones I recall are of Ivy teasing me or making me look like an idiot. Maybe she's looking for something like that. And why is it so goddamn hot in here? Back. Here you go. I hope you have come up with something while I was gone. Ah, of course. I'll just take a sip of the coffee while I make a memory. Oh, why does she keep adding more sugar? It's not making it any better. And this air, I'm gonna melt. I'm sorry, Ivy. No more sorries. Remember? Right. Can you open a window or something? It's very hot. You feeling alright there? But it's raining. I also haven't been paying attention to the animated rain in the back. It looks nice. Catch a fever or something? No, it's the room or something. I'm sure of it. I, for one, don't feel this room getting any hotter than this. That's because you're in shorts, Ivy. Of course you don't feel a thing. Is that so? I didn't mean it like that. Are you sure it's the room making you feel like that? Stop fucking around. I'm serious. Look, can we at least open the window? Sure. Ivy, once again, stands up from the sofa and opens a nearby window. She also opens the main door just a bit. A nice, moist breeze bursts in almost immediately, pushing the door open some more. Ivy drags a nearby chair to stop the door from fully opening as well as stop the rain from getting in. Thanks. Feeling better? I think so. Ivy takes a seat next to Noelle, putting her palm on Noelle's forehead, getting a good feel. Oh my, you're quite hot. Stop. My bad. Well then, you were saying? She lays back on the opposite end of the sofa, leaving one of her legs hanging on the edge and the other on Noelle's lap. That girl, what is she thinking? Got any good ones from the old era? You okay there? Yeah, I'm fine. Hey, nothing? Really? Well, not like I remember much either, so I can't blame you for that. I'll blame you nonetheless. Maybe I should also punish you with embarrassing childhood stories. Like that time you fell off a swing and the swing came back to hit you on the chin. Oh, and there was also that time when Ivy's gaze returned back to meet with Noelle's. Huh? What? I'm in the middle of my story here. I know this may sound weird and a little bit rude, but you wouldn't happen to put anything else in the coffee you gave me, did you? What kind of question is that? I know you shouldn't have. I don't even know why I bothered to entertain the thought. Of course I did. Wait, what? In fact, I put more than one thing in your coffee. I've been putting some of my dad's wine from his collection and other of his alcoholic beverages in your coffee. She's trying to drug her friend. Why? Because I'm bored. Why do you think I invited you in the first place? There's nothing to do in this stinky village, and even less with all the rain. You're the only person I talk with besides my dad, and he doesn't even count. But why alcohol? I feel like there's a whole set of other steps you just skip to get to the alcohol part. As I said, my dad has tons of alcohol and I'm bored. Not like I could prepare an awesome prank with this weather anyway. This was just the quickest one I could manage. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Oh, chill out, will ya? You were fine just a second ago. You're being such a drama queen for no reason. Seriously. But in case you're not overreacting, don't do it on the carpet. My dad would totally kill me if something came to happen to it. My stomach isn't helping. I can bring you some water if you want. These are gonna be smart girl. I was planning to, but since you figured it out now, I won't. I don't think I can trust you on that. You're right. You can't. Ivy, can you stop? Told you I'm bored. Not that. This whole thing. What do you mean? The real reason you brought me here. I know you didn't bring me here because you were bored. Well, maybe it was a little bit because of that. But that's not the point. This whole time you've been acting nice to me for no reason. I believe that's called altruism. Don't bullshit me, Ivy. I know you. I've known you since we were 9. This you is not you. I've been all nice for weeks just to drop the act midway. You might as well cut it all together because I am done. What is it then, huh? Is this another way for you to make fun of me? Or is it to prove something to yourself? What is it? Damn, girl. What's so funny? You actually think all of that was some kind of prank? Well, yes. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna pee. You done? You really got me bad. Oh, Noelle, you little melon. I just wanted to be nice to you. Nothing wrong with that. I was pouring alcohol in my coffee, being nice. I was helping you relax. You're way too paranoid these days. I figured I'd help you out. Why'd you think that is? Oh, don't be like that. Oh, jeez. Ivy got back on the sofa, this time sitting way too close to Noelle. Get away. Don't worry. I don't want you back. Jeez. You know what? Maybe I do mind a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. Calling me here just to entertain you in the middle of a Sunday. Getting me drunk. Now this! Noelle signals the way. Ivy is trapping her between the edge of the sofa and her. There's no way I want you near. Not to mention I still don't believe your supposed motivations. Motivations? Okay, look, I'm sorry. Shouldn't have put my dad's wine on your coffee. Or his whiskey. Or his rum. Oh my god! And I'm sorry, honest. Promise I'll never do it again. This will be the first and last time we do it. Swear to God. By the way, that time we drank at my slumber party doesn't count. There. We're good now. No way! You didn't even mean half of those words. You're not getting a pardon that easily. Oh, come on, Fine. You're right, I was an asshole. I shouldn't be wasting your time on the first place, let alone putting you on the spot. Well, just like I said, I don't really have anyone to hang out with besides you. That doesn't count. Sure's embarrassing to say. Still, maybe I could have gone to your house instead of making you come to mine, even if you didn't let me come in. Damn right I wouldn't have. That's fine. I'm sorry. Hey, I'll give you the first day off. How did that sound? This is already my day off. No, I mean Monday. Tomorrow you can have the day off. It'll be paid and everything. To compensate for this one, of course. I'll take it. Still mad though. I understand. If you did, we wouldn't be here. Noelle looks at where they're sitting. She's basically getting crushed between Ivy's fat bottom and the end of the sofa. Well, you were right about me not telling you the whole thing. Can you guess what it is? There's that tender look in her eyes again. Noelle was unsure if this was another trick. Noelle leans her back far away from Ivy's face, but it only makes her follow. No. I have no idea, so you can spit it out. Oh, come on, don't tell me you don't have a clue. Not even trying to hide it. I literally had to get out of my comfort zone for this one, you know? I seriously don't have any idea what you're talking about. I seriously doubt that. I can't make it more obvious, Noelle. After what happened with that imp, I thought you would understand. Don't you need me to spell it out for you? There's no need for any of that. So you do know. Actually, I just remembered something my mom wanted me to do today. I need to get going. Before Noelle can move a muscle, Ivy already has her pinned against the sofa. Oh jeez, preventing her from making any sudden escaping attempts without using any real strength and force. I'm sure Mom... I don't know why she's saying Mom like they're sisters. I'm sure Mom won't mind if you stay a little longer. Now, you were saying? Ivy, let go! Seriously! Let me go! Oh, I already told you I don't want you near. You know what I think? I'm not interested right now. You can tell me another day. Right, like hell I will. I think you do know what I mean. No, I don't. Yes, you do. Now I can see it in your face, clear as day. Oh, jeez. Well, I felt a rush of blood to her face, making her blush. Part of her wanted to believe it was the alcohol. There it is. And as Noelle turned her head away Ivy tried to force her face back with her right hand. Oh God. Still, Noelle was strong enough to pull her face free. Fine, be that way. But do you really think you can keep running away like this forever? Well, not today, dear. Now you will stay here and listen to what I have to say. It's the least of things you'll owe me. I don't owe you anything. Oh yes, yeah, you do. All I ask is for a minute, Noelle. Can you give me that, please? Ivy stopped putting as much pressure on Noelle's waist, but Noelle didn't utter a word out. She slowly turned to look back at Ivy's red face. She could feel her chest beating almost as fast as hers. Noelle didn't dare to break sight. Jeez. The truth is that I really like you, okay? There, I said it, and not in a friendly way as others have made it look like through the years. No, my love for you doesn't compare to any other love I've seen in this or other places. Not even my own drawings receive the same level of admiration as the one I have for you. It's honestly irritating how much I like you. I mean it, every word of it. I know you have known of this for a very long time. Noelle didn't answer. She just kept looking away and back at Ivy on loop. Was that why you started putting distance between us when we were teens? Did you not feel the same? I didn't. You pushed it back. Enough of that. I know you remember who really pushed back first. If anything, I've been the one dragging this whole freaking friendship. You dragged it out? Whatever. I don't care. That's not what I'm curious about. I just want to know why. Did you or did you not feel the same way for me? Yes or no? Gosh, it's not that hard to admit, Noelle. I don't know. It was long ago. Lies! You have the same look on your face as you did back then. You think I don't remember? That I forgot after all this time? I'm not that stupid, you know. So what? That doesn't mean anything now. It doesn't? You sure about that? Or is that what you keep telling yourself? I just want the truth, Noelle. Why is it so hard for you to admit how you truly feel? I already told you my feelings. I've given you a lot of me today. I feel like a fucking idiot trying to please you. Why can't you give me the bare minimum of what I'm asking from you now? She really went off on the road this time. If you don't want anything to do with me after this, fine. I will make you. I just ask you to be honest with me here. After that, it's whatever you want. Promise. Yes. I feel the same. Then why? Come on, Ivy. You and me. What did you expect was going to happen? My mom would have killed me if she ever found out. My parents would have never allowed you to see me again. The whole town would have rioted for days of wherever it came out of two young girls dating. Jeez. I mean, I can understand parents, but like, the whole town can handle a relationship between two girls? You know what they do to the witches in the South? Oh. And as much as I hate to admit it, I needed you more to survive than I loved you. I mean, for a large part of my life, I was even convinced I only liked boys. It could have never happened as much as you would have wanted to. And after you started acting out on me, you ruined the little love I had left for you. Why didn't you tell me so? I didn't want you to think it was all about your family's money. But then again, I couldn't just lie to you and play pretend that I loved you the same way as you. I didn't want to risk what we had. I'm sorry, but you still feel the same. Even if not as much, even if it's ruined, a part of you still loves me. There's gotta be there somewhere. I saw it. I know I did. You can't. Everyone here is living. To hell with everyone. This is about me and you. You're everything I care for. I would have left long ago with Mom if it wasn't for you. Oh geez. You're the only one who can put on with who I am. And don't say it's because you have no choice, because it's not true. It's not true. If anything, these last weeks serve as a testament for what I'm saying. I know we can, Noelle. I don't care what others think of it. We can choke on it for all I care. We don't need anyone's approval anymore. We're free to do as we please. So please, won't you? Ivy's eyes were red and in tears, as so were Noelle's. I think that's the wrong use of red, if I know a thing or two. Everything she could think of in that moment was dragging that idiot into her arms and hugging her tightly. But she only had the strength to caress the falling tears of her face. It'd been quite some time since the last time she saw her cry this way, maybe even years. There, between the tears, both of her eyes met. They were close enough to feel each one's shaky breath, but not close enough. There was an impulse, a feeling, a desire to just move forwards a bit. For Noelle's surprise, Ivy actually was leaning in close to her face, but she couldn't. There was something still holding her back. She could only stare at her lips, standing halfway open and wait. Ivy didn't move. Noelle's shoulders, which were locking her in place before, became tender enough to lean in just a bit. Hesitantly, she moved ever so slowly towards Ivy's lips until they softly landed on each other's. Their slightly moisturized lips slowly started to get a feel for one another. Finally getting familiar after so many years. Dang, man. Shy motion invaded Noelle, freezing her in place and leaving Ivy to do the same. Noelle had to push herself towards Ivy a little, breaking away the ice between her lips. Soon enough, their lips began moving again, slowly. Noelle could feel streams of tears sliding off her cheeks, but she was unsure what emotion caused them to come out. Many times Noelle dreamed of this moment and could only hope Ivy had done so too, but she never imagined the day would come, nor for it to feel so fragile. The kiss slowly seemed to come to a close. Noelle pulled Ivy's face tenderly close to her, unwilling to let go. Not now. She wouldn't let go of one of the few true things she had ever wanted just yet. Not even Ivy showed any resistance. This might be one of the few times in their short lives that she was in agreement with Noelle. Between the tenderness, ambition carelessly creeps in as Ivy takes decision she would have soon regret. Sorry, I didn't mean. Thought I ruined it. Hey, calm down. It's fine. To be honest, I also wasn't expecting that. It's not that. It's just you're. Oh, I don't know. I could have forgotten about that. My fault for giving you all that rum. I guess I deserve that. So much for our first kiss, huh? It was alright. Try it again if you want. Just, without that. Yeah. They look away in shame as they get close again. Ivy held tight onto Noelle's arms, and so did Noelle. Both of them were shaking like crazy, pushing and pulling into a Finally, Noelle closed her eyes and prayed Ivy did the same as she leaned in for another kiss. This time their kiss went on for a while. They would occasionally depart for a bit to grab air, or attend their lips, but they would always return. It was their way of making up for lost time. At one point, neither of them pulled or shoved, but were on a perfect state of embrace with another. As the rain slowed, they let go. Their tears had been long gone, yet traces of them still were found plastered on their faces. They still connected by their arms, holding on to each other. Without saying a word, they both got up and left to Ivy's room. Oh gosh. Many hours had gone by since Noelle had arrived, and it was now dark outside. They spent the whole day mostly laying in bed next to each other, cuddling and getting to know each other in ways they had never done so before. Few words were said during that whole time. The feeling of loneliness from earlier was almost gone at this point, as so were any other hopeless feelings. As they laid there in bed, staring at the white striped ceiling in Ivy's room, words were shared once again. Do you want to stay? The rain's still going. You can stay for the night if you want. Here with me in my room. Then we can get back to work. You won't have to walk all the way from your house to get here. That's true. Mom probably won't stop asking me what I was doing the whole night out once I go back, though. Forget about her. Easy for you to say when you don't live with her. She'll want to know everything about it. But I came here for work, no? Yeah. Well, then she'll understand. How about your dad? Won't he want to know I'll be staying? You can mind his own. He also doesn't come often to my room to check on me, so I don't think he'll find out. Not like he can do much even if he does find out. Besides, I wouldn't mind if you stayed for longer anyway. What was that about not having to go to work tomorrow? I'll be the only one getting up earlier tomorrow then. Nah. I'll keep you here the whole day. What, like some kind of prisoner? My prisoner. So that's a yes? You'll be staying for the night? Sure. Super. No more words are shared for a moment, only goofy giggles at the cold breath of the night. As promised, they spent the night together, cuddling for the rest of the night. The little snowbirds fell asleep soon. Man, these guys keep getting new nicknames. Oh, I played through the entire mod. That is... that's interesting. So, I guess that's it. That was Noelle, Fish Out Chocolat. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you all in the next video.